Alessandra Hernandez has a lot to do. Her company, Horsefeather Tax Prep, has twice as many clients as it did around this time last year. She's working hard to manage their many different accounting needs and questions, and there are even more potential new clients calling and emailing her every week. It's important to Alessandra that all her clients get the conscientious, personal service they deserve, but staying accessible, keeping them updated, and answering their questions all day is leaving her exhausted and unable to be productive as she needs to be. She feels like she needs to choose between providing a great customer experience and doing the work she was hired to do. And it all feels like an impossible choice. Hi, I'm Emily Sandison, Director of Brand and Growth Marketing here at Ruby, and Alessandra's not alone. A lot of business owners struggle to make time for customer communication and getting their work done. In fact, it's not unusual for service providers like Alessandra to log less than 2.5 billable hours per day. At Ruby, we've spent the last 20 plus years solving this problem for growing businesses. We've given people like Alessandra time back in their days, while making sure their clients or customers get exceptional customer service online and over the phone. Here are a few of our quick tips for anyone in Alessandra's position. First, consider your customers' or clients' expectations. Did you know that most people expect a business to respond immediately when they reach out? I'm talking about a response within 5 minutes. And if they're calling you, within 1 to 2 rings. Really. When they can't get through, people tend to move on. As a matter of fact, between 53 and 63% of consumers say they'd stop doing business with a company if they can't reach someone or experience long hold or wait times. By the way, we have a video series and ebook all about this. Check it out. It's called Expectation Files, and you can learn about what today's customers really expect. So, it's up to a business like Horsefeather Tax Prep to meet or exceed those expectations. And that means, number 2, don't use shortcuts. No shortcuts. Too many businesses use automated answering systems, also called interactive voice response systems. These are the pre-recorded menus that say, press 1 for sales and press 2 for technical support, and so on. Callers really don't like these systems. Specifically, 98% of callers try to bypass them to get straight to a human. The same goes for chatbots and other forms of artificial intelligence. People want to talk to people. If your business can make that happen, you're ahead of a lot of the competition. Number 3, practice good conversation etiquette. It's not just about answering when people reach out. What you say and don't say in the conversation makes all the difference. It starts with a greeting. Don't just say, hello, hey, Emily speaking. Set the tone with something nice. Specify who the caller has reached and offer support immediately. Together, that would sound something like, hello, thank you for calling Horsefeather Tax Prep. This is Alessandra. How may I help you? As the conversation continues, use the same expressive, friendly phrasing to keep things positive. Our receptionists say things like, absolutely and certainly, rather than, yeah, sure. And even when they can't offer help immediately, they reinforce that they're here to serve the customer with phrases like, I'd be happy to look into that for you, or let me check, 1 moment, please. And number 4, keep things moving. These kinds of phrases are also great for avoiding dead ends and moving the conversation along. For example, don't say, I don't know. Say, great question, let me check in with so-and-so, or may I get back to you? Always focus on the next step if you can. You may not be able to help someone immediately, but maybe you can give them an idea of when they can expect help or direct them to another person. Most people aren't calling because they want to chat for an extended period of time. They want help now, so emphasize what you can do to meet that need. When conversations do go on too long, there are simple ways to wrap them up and get back to work. Instead of saying, is there anything else I can do to help you? Try something like, thank you so much for your time today. Here's my email address, and you have my phone number if anything else comes up. Number 5, take charge of your time. Sometimes you may need to politely interrupt. Remember, your time is your responsibility, and you can protect it without being rude. Just say something like, I'm sorry, I know I'm interrupting, but I need to go in a few minutes, and I want to make sure I've answered every urgent question you have. In other cases, it may be more polite to wait for a natural break in the conversation, such as after you've offered an answer or someone accepts or rejects an offer. Say something like, thank you so much for your time, or it was great talking to you today, to signal the end of the conversation. And finally, number 6, when in doubt, hire professional help. Keep in mind that providing exceptional customer experiences takes certain skills, and not every business owner has those skills or the energy to dedicate to those conversations. That's where solutions like Ruby come in handy. We have a team of friendly, empathetic, and highly trained receptionists based in the United States who do nothing but talk to customers and clients all day. All day. We know how to keep conversations positive, productive, and no longer than they need to be. And unlike typical answering services, we don't rely on scripts. Unlike what I'm doing right now. And, our Ruby receptionists don't just take messages. We tailor our approach extensively for every business we represent and make sure people get the kind of immediate human experiences that make your business stand out and create lasting loyalty. With these tips in mind, Alessandra has what she needs to provide great service while maximizing her productive time. If you want to learn more about keeping customers happy, or you're ready to see how a customer communication solution like Ruby can transform your business, visit us at ruby.com. In our next video, we'll combine everything we've gone over in this series so far to show you how your business can reach the next level and make a bigger impact on your community. Until then, be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube. See you on the next one.